Graham, you have covered a ton of budgets in your time, right?
A few, yeah.
A few. So what's this one like?
This is the worst in terms of the actual overall numbers in terms of debt and deficit. It is the worst by far. And I think this is, of course, a problem for the NDP because we saw the poll earlier this week saying that majority of Albertans don't like how the government is handling the economy and handling its finances, and this is going to play into that perception that they're doing everything wrong. Of course, what they're doing is spending a lot of money. They're borrowing a lot of money, $6 billion this year on capital projects, but also borrowing $6.4 billion on operating. Like the day-to-day expenses of government, they're actually borrowing a lot of money to keep the lights on. And there's not that many goodies in the budget as well. If you're going to spend so much money, there should be something at the end of the road in terms of...
At least throw some candy at the children.
They've got small things like, you know, that reduction in school fees by 25%, but that's what, $54 million. They've got money to hire more Crown prosecutors, but no one really sees that as a real goodie in terms of the justice system. They're doing a lot of things just to keep the government functioning, but it's that debt and deficit at the end of the day that's going to be a real killer for them. And at the end of the day, what they're actually looking for is the price of oil to recover.
Well, the most interesting thing to me was that there was definitely a change in tone there. And you saw this with the opposition parties who have been saying the same thing for a couple of years, but it did seem like, you know, even Liberal leader David Swan, he was saying, you know, I understand why they ran deficits, and I support all of those ideas, but they don't seem to have a plan back to balance. I think that they missed an opportunity to do some real cutting, or even just some, you know, it doesn't need to be huge numbers, but it could be something that showed Albertans that they were inclined to get to balance and that it was something that worried them that they weren't in balance, but they didn't do that.
I posted Emma's story to my Facebook page, as soon as it was online. And I posted it sort of without comment, just like, you know, here's our main budget story. More to come. I came back a few minutes later, and the comments under it were
Send that girl back to Australia.
No, but the comments were, why is Post Media being so negative about this? This is a great budget. We love this. We don't care about the debt and the deficit. We're happy that they're not cutting teachers and nurses. We're happy that they're spending this money. And I read comment after comment. And then people were saying, you know, why aren't they spending more money? Why didn't we, you know, why isn't there more money for hospitals? Why, you know, that $65 million for the Misericordia, that's not enough money. And I thought there is such a cognitive dissonance in this province. First of all, because people want the government to cut, but also give them more stuff, but they don't want to pay any taxes.
Yeah.
We saw that in the poll this week. The Post Media poll said people want the top three things is lower my taxes, balance the budget, and spend more.